If you guys use his
So this was
content, you're some
personal.
bitches.
This seems like it was personal.
No, I'll use whatever I want, and I'm not a bitch for doing it.
I don't care if you use whatever you want, but if you use his content, you a bitch.
I'm not a bitch.
You
Why
are a
is
bitch
that?
if you use
Fight
that
him
because
then,
you got
Mr. P.
you
Fight
use.
him.
What is my decision to use content?
He's making you look like a bitch, Mr. P. Fight him.
Listen, you listen to you. You had somebody who was a conniving little piece of shit, and you sit there and you want to sit there and condone what he did by using the content he gave you because you feel because he's your friend, you can go ahead and use his content when
Nah,
he
you know
did.
why I'm going to use it?
You know you didn't. I
Because
don't give
here's
a
the
fuck
deal.
why you want to use it. No,
Here's
I
the
don't
deal.
care why you use
Here's
it.
the deal.
You're a piece of shit if you use
Are
it.
you going to filibuster me?
I
You're a
don't
piece of shit,
filibuster you.
Mr. P. You're a piece of
I don't have to
shit.
hear. I don't want to listen to you talk about how you use somebody
Tommy,
else's
do you want to hear me, or
content.
is this guy
No,
going to
let him
fucking
talk. Let Mike talk for a
Come on,
second.
one mic.
Hey,
Yeah, he's
Mr.
talking
P,
about
before you answer
Samantha,
the question, how many sexual partners has Sam P had before she married you? Answer that question.
Whoa! Holy shit.
What does that have to do with you?
Oh,
Well, yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
Are you trying to be a scumbag up here? I mean, that's
Yeah,
not
we
what
don't
you're
need to
doing, bro.
go further.
We don't need to
that was
talk
the
about his
conversation you
wife.
had on your channel, so I'm bringing it back to you because you want
But
to
that
act
has
like you
nothing
were
to do with
Mr.
you, Brian.
Self-righteous. You want to be self-righteous. You're not self-righteous.
We're going to
Okay,
put
but
down the
okay,
medical
so, dude,
information
so
we
are you
requested,
two-faced?
I'm
Because
Mr.
calling
you
P.
you
were
out,
on my
Mr.
channel.
P.
We had a good
I'm calling
conversation.
you
We
out
said
because
we
you came
enjoyed ourselves, and you
yourself with a
left.
piece of
We had a
shit.
good
You
conversation.
came
Now
out
you're
to
going to come out here and
you
you're
were
going to act
came
like
you
this?
came with a
That means
friend
you're
of mine,
two-faced,
and
Brian.
so
That means
now
you're going to smile
I
in
don't
my face,
no listen
and you're going to be a
I don't
snake
smile
behind
in
the
your
scenes.
face. I don't smile
Does
in your
this
face
go
because
in
when
your
you were on my
face?
channel. Listen, Mr. P, when you on my Discord calling your wife a racist to everybody who's on that channel, you own this shit. You own this
What?
shit that you say. Don't be a two-faced person to your wife, man. While you
Oh,
sit
I
there
own the
and
shit that I say, but that doesn't mean I have
call
to
your wife
disclose
a
my sexual
racist.
partners
You
or my
called
wife's
your
sexual
wife a
Yeah,
partners.
racist
no,
to
he doesn't
everybody
have
Get
to
the
on my
fuck
talk
out
about
of
any
here.
Discord.
sexual.
You
Yeah, we're
called your
not
wife
doing
a
Get the fuck
that.
out of you,
racist on my
Brian.
Discord.
That's wrong.
You called
Yeah, we're
yourself
not.
your wife a racist on my Discord. Did you not?
Show the tape.
Yeah, I don't know
Did you?
anything about any of that.
Show
No,
the
no.
receipts, Brian. Go ahead.
I'm asking you to be
No, I didn't
a
call
bright
her a racist.
citizen. You tell me that you are not going to be a liar. If you want to align yourself with some piece of shit like State the Obvious, when they
Yeah,
go
let's
some
talk.
people who I call a friend,
All
like
right, so you guys
Angel,
don't want to hear this or what? Because I'm
no,
Yeah,
going
I
I
to
don't
do.
want to
this.
hear a damn thing
Go
from
ahead.
you if you want to sit there and use some shit
I'm
from
not
a
going to do this
piece
with
of
Brian
shit
here.
like State the Obvious because you can't win. You are a piece of shit, Mike.
Who's trying to
All right,
win,
hold
dude?
on.
You're a piece of shit, Mike.
Let him talk. He's not. First of all, why do you think he's a piece
I'm
of shit?
silent.
Because Angel's channel got taken down.
I stated my argument.
Well, I asked him for some medical stuff, and he won't give it to me. He's holding out on me, and I'm getting pretty mad about it. So
Banana,
he's a piece of shit.
All right,
stop
Banana,
it.
shut the fuck
you
up.
don't need fucking medical shit.
I'm gonna let Mike
Like, fine.
talk. I'm gonna let Mike talk. Mike talk. Rebut.
Oh, no, I
I'll tell
don't
you
check
what.
my email.
I'll talk if he gets put backstage. I don't want Brian on stage.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit,
put
he
him
learned
backstage.
something from Amanda
Let him sit.
Erickson. Look at you, Mike.
All right, you guys are gonna sit backstage while Mike talks. Go ahead.
All right,
Well,
and I appreciate that, Tommy.
okay.
I don't want to have to put you in that position, but I'm not
No,
going to
I
do
don't
it.
want. I want to hear it, and I
That's the
can't
way
hear
to
it.
do it.
Yeah, guy,
So-
he can come back up when you're done talking.
Yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
bring him back up.
So, first of all, if he wants to bring up my wife's sexual partners, all right, that's none of anybody's business. And you're the asshole if you want to go here and put me on the spot like this. When you were just on my channel, being all fucking nice, we said we had a great conversation, you leave smiling, and then you're going to do this shit and fucking railroad me without any fucking heads up? Dude, you want to talk about a piece of shit? You're a piece of shit. I'm genuine. I say what's on my mind. I don't fake it, Brian. Okay? That's number one. All right? Now, number two, as far as Ham Banana goes, it's not funny, dude. Stop asking about my wife. All right? She wants to keep that shit private. It has nothing to do with you. It's not fucking funny.
Can I just say one thing regarding this?
No, Salty. Hang on.
No,
Now, when
just
it
one
comes
thing.
to-
No, Mike is Mike
Salty.
and Stan is Stan. They're two different people. Period.
Yeah.
All right.
no
All right.
doubt.
I'm fired up, Salty. I apologize.
That was good. That was.
But
good.
I
All right,
wanted to
now-
say, like, they're two different people.
I'm
They don't need to
fired
go
up.
after
I'm gonna
Stan because of
snap
something
right now
Mike
if
did.
this goes any further. Exactly.
All right.
Now,
That's what I was
this is
trying
the
to
deal
say.
with STO. I appreciate that, Salty, by the way. This is the deal with STO. All right? I have a relationship with STO from way before I had a channel, way before I knew Angel. All right? When I was at Vegas Valley, that's when I met STO. Sam knew him, but way before I did. All right? We've been good with STO. STO has been nothing but supportive. When we started our channel, he helped us, just like he helped everybody else. And everybody was happy to take his help. Everyone was happy to get his intro. Oh, STO, make me an intro. Make me an intro, STO. Okay? Now, when STO gets in a personal battle with somebody, and mind you, this wasn't a sleazy thing. He warned Angel that at this point, I don't want you using my content. I'm going to strike you. Did he not, Salty? Were you not in that same chat?
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. Sorry. Which chat?
Oh my
Were you
God.
not in the same chat where STO warned Angel, don't use my content anymore,
No.
or I'm going to strike you?
No, I didn't hear that part. No.
Well, it wasn't here. It was in text. That's on the record. You can go to that Angels if that content is still up. All right. He said he warned Angel if he was going to use that content, he was going to strike his channel, and Angel was mad about that.
Was it a
And then
screenshot?
Angel, I don't know. It's in his thing. I was there. I watched the whole thing, and he was pissed about it. Angel was mad about it. Okay.
Yo.
I reached
All right,
out
let Mike talk.
to STO
Let Mike talk.
on Angel's behalf because Angel called me to try to get me to contact him to stop this. Okay. And I never got a response from him. The only response I got was a day later that said, this is between him and Angel. Angel has been disparaging his name and talking shit about him. He's going to handle it. So this is between him and Angel. This has nothing to do with me.
It sounds personal between him and Angel.
It is
That's why-
personal. And I can tell you
it
one
definitely
thing.
sounds
If I
personal.
own content from him, or if I don't own content, I'm using it, and the content creator says, do not use it, I don't want using it further, I'm going to take that fucking advice, and I'm going to take that content down. Because I don't want to strike my channel. Now, if you're going to be ignorant to that, this is what happens. This is. He gave them a warning. It wasn't just a thing that was not announced. It was announced, and he kept moving forward with it. So that's between him and them. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not a piece of shit because I have a good relationship with the guy, and he makes some content for me. That does not make me a piece of shit. It makes you a piece of shit, Brian, for coming out here and try to fucking disparage me when I have a good relationship with the guy, and I'm actually honest, and I'm upfront. Unlike you. All right? That's it. That's all I had to say.
I'm going to bring him up. All right.
Listen. I'm sorry. I got a little carried away.
No, it's
Let me
all right. I
just
just
be
wanted to make sure
respectful.
we could hear. That's all.
Let me just be respectful. Listen, I said what I said about Sam P. It was based on a topic that we had on a couple of nights ago. Probably shouldn't have done that. My apologies. But let me explain something to Mr. P. What you have said, I have no idea about if someone says, don't use my content. But if State the Obvious said, hey, I'm giving you carte blanche to use this intro, and Angel uses it, you can't sit there and say, no longer use it, and it's already on the live streams he already has on his channel. I don't understand why you can't make this make sense on how devious this is. It's not like he said, hey, from now on, don't put any more videos using my intro. State the Obvious got his ass hurt, his feelings, and he got into his argument I don't care about, and he sat there and said, don't use my intro anymore.
Is that you, Kinky Laundry?
That's fine.
Yes.
I can understand that.
Good. Just making
But
sure.
Angel shouldn't have to take all of the content that he used when he had permission to use that intro. That's why I don't understand why you are not smart enough to understand how devious and wrong that is.
Definitely devious.
I didn't say it wasn't devious. I didn't say it wasn't wrong.
But you
But
didn't say
that's
it was.
between him and Angel. That's not between me and him. That
But
doesn't make
you're
me a piece of
filibuster.
shit.
That's a good point, Ham Banana. That's a good point. We could all take each other out. We all share each other's stuff, and we all say it's okay. So
It's a
But if I choose to use it, that's my bet. That's my risk. That doesn't make me a piece of shit.
Okay,
I see what's
when
going
he
on.
does that shit to you, don't cry, because we ain't gonna listen to you cry about it.
Oh, believe me, I wouldn't cry to you fuckers. Not at all.
Cry to
What?
you.
whoa.
Like Mr. P, you have like this moral high ground or something. That's
And
what I
mind
understand
you,
about
Tommy,
you, Chief.
that's directed to the bottom row here.
All right,
I don't
all
understand
I'm
why
trying
you think you
not
have this moral high ground.
Be a mediator, right? But
To the bottom row. I didn't even say anything to your ass. What are you talking about?
right. Kiki Laundry
Bye,
didn't say
baby.
nothing. I can't with this.
The only
It's
people
not
that crying
that
are the people that
serious.
got their channel taken down. All right, it has nothing
Yeah,
to do with me.
pussy bitch ass.
Well, I wasn't
Well,
saying
Mr.
anything
P, do you
to
feel
Why you
bad?
talking about bottom row?
Of course, I feel
You-
bad. You think I want to see a content creator, especially Angel, get his
Yeah.
channel taken down? Fuck no.
I think
I
you
mean,
do.
you just said they were
Yeah,
crying
you should
about
have
it.
said to STO, hey man, that's a bitch move you did.
That is a
you're
bitch
aligning
move, but you
yourself
know
with
what? I'm
him.
not
You're
white
aligning
knighting.
yourself
Listen,
with him.
I'm not white
It
knighting
ain't white
for
knighting.
anybody.
It's not white knighting. It's being real. There's a difference between white knighting and being real. Real deal is that STO is he's a fucking rat, man.
Well, you can
Fucking
go
You?
fucking say that to him. That
You.
doesn't mean I
I'll
have to
say it
go
to his
fucking
fucking
fight on
face.
Angel's
He's a
behalf,
fucking rat.
especially after you spent 2 fucking days saying a bunch of
Means he's
bullshit
not
that wasn't
trusted.
true. So I don't give a
Not
fuck.
Oh,
trusted.
snap. So this is about Angel and you. So
Oh.
you're sitting up there
No,
and
no,
you're
no, no,
aligning
no.
yourself.
Yeah,
This is
The
about.
enemy
This
of
is
my
between
enemy is my
them,
friend.
Brian. This is
So
between
Mike,
Brian.
Mike. So
Brian,
Mike,
this is
the
between
enemy of
Angel
my
and
enemy,
STO.
just because you
And
He's
I
talk
don't
going.
have to white
louder,
knight for
just because
anybody.
you talk
I can do
louder
whatever the
doesn't
fuck
make
I
you
want.
right.
If I want
Just
to do
because you talk
something, I do
louder,
it.
Mike,
Has
Talk
doesn't
one
nothing
at
to
a
make
do
you
with
time,
you,
right.
guys.
Brian. That's my
Talk one at a
fucking
time.
prerogative.
Mike,
Just let him talk,
Mike,
and then you
just
go when
because
he's
you
done.
talk louder doesn't make you right. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Is that what you're saying?
I've already said what I'm saying, Brian.
No, I didn't hear you because we were over talking me. So I'm asking you to explain yourself. The enemy
I
of
mean,
my enemy is my
he's
friend.
pretty much made it pretty clear. Like
He
Mr.
did.
P doesn't feel like it has anything to do with him. He feels like he has his own relationship. This is what I feel like. I don't know if I'm wrong. You tell me, Mr. P. But if I feel like you feel like you have your own relationship with STO. This is personal between him and Angel. And if you choose to use things that he gave you, it's none of anybody's business on this show. Is that what you're saying, basically?
Exactly.
All right. Well, there it is, people. That's his
Well,
stand.
listen,
That's
I
what he
get it.
says.
I get it.
So.
Hold on. It's the same thing that I always tell people when we have Discord, when we have discussions. I'm not trying to convince Mike to sit there and believe what I'm saying. I'm not trying to convince any of you guys to think what I'm thinking. I'm just going to articulate my point of view. And my point of view on this whole thing is this. If State the Obvious wants to come up on this panel and explain himself, that's good as well. I would love to hear his take. But when somebody sits there and does something so conniving, so just backstabbing, what State the Obvious did, and then you align yourself with that same person,
Yep.
I can't get down with you. I can't be your friend. I can't sit there and vouch for you. I can't sit there and say, "Hey, man, this is a stand-up guy." When you saw what this guy did and you condone it, it's the same thing as what I don't do when you were sitting over there with Joey and his bullshit. I can't condone you sitting up there and patting him on the back for doing despicable things. And now Mike P is sitting up there going, "Hey, you know what? It's not my problem, but I'm gonna still be friends with State the Obvious." Fuck you, is what I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
I've been aligned with him, Brian. This isn't a recent alignment. I've been aligned
I
with
didn't
him.
say that. You know what? If it's a recent alignment or a long time alignment, when you see somebody who goes over there and there's a bitch like State the Obvious just did, you should sit there and say, "Hey, man, we ain't boys
Let me ask
no
you this,
more.
Brian. What's
You
the
ain't
motivation
boys
for
no
me to
more."
stop being friends with STO? What's my
Because he
motivation?
was a bitch. He was a bitch. He did a
What
bitch
does that have to
move.
do with
That's
me?
why.
Well,
What
what
does
he
that have to do
all
with
right,
me?
do you
That's your
feel bad?
boy.
Like, do you think it was
That's your
messed up what he
boy.
did? Like,
I
don't you
ain't fucked
think
up
what
with
he
it.
did was like,
I'm going
dude,
to
that
say
was
this very
messed up.
clearly. I'm going to say this very clearly. All
Listen,
right.
But I
you ain't
get
got to
it.
I've
explain
not
nothing
sat
to
down
me.
with
Listen,
I've not sat
you
down
ain't
with
got to explain
anybody
it to
here.
me.
I've not
You
broken
ain't
bread
got to
with
explain
anybody
it to
here.
me.
I'm not going to align myself with anybody here. Okay. I'm going to do whatever I need to do. And I'm sure
You
as
ain't got to
fuck not
explain
going to get
nothing
in
to
line
me,
with a bunch
Mike.
of people that I've never
You ain't got to
met that
explain
won't
nothing
have
to
my
me,
back as
Mike.
soon as I do something wrong.
You
Just
ain't
so
Let
got
you
him
to
know.
talk.
fucking
Let him talk.
explain
Okay.
nothing
Let him
to
talk.
I'm going to
me.
do exactly what works for me every fucking day of the week. All right. That's it.
Listen,
No
Mr.
you ain't got to
P,
conversation.
explain nothing. If
No
people call you
conversation.
a bitch,
do you,
No, no,
don't
no, no, no.
laugh or
You're
don't get
calling
mad
me
All
a
right,
about
bitch,
it.
dude.
let's squish
I'm
you
gonna
You're
talk.
call
Let's
you a
calling me
squish
a
you
all
bitch.
talk.
right, no, I just
You're
I
calling
have
me
a
a bitch for having my
question.
own opinion
All
or
right,
having
I'm
my
trying
own
to let you
actions,
talk.
Brian. That's on you. That's not on me.
Well, Mike,
All
when
right,
it
I won't
happens
call you a
to
bitch.
you, you're gonna, feel it. Is what people are
Mr.
saying.
P, you just said that like you don't align yourself with like anybody up here and that like none of us like have your back or whatever. Do
No, the
you
minute I do
think
something wrong, you would fuck me over in a second.
hold on, I'm not that's
I
not
don't
my
believe that,
question.
Mike. I don't believe that
But
because she could have did that to me and she didn't do it to me.
do you think STO would have your back? Like that it's just like an honest question. Do you think he would have your back in like a disagreement or something like that?
I have no idea. He could probably fuck me over tomorrow. But that's between me and STO. It's not between you guys.
Can I say
That
something?
that is just
No
a
one's
question, that's
talking.
all.
He
I
wants
got
to
you.
be able to make his own choices. I understand what he's trying to
Yeah, dude.
communicate.
It's like I'm being pressured. Oh, you got to join this Bash STO group or you're a piece of shit.
Exactly.
Like, really? Get the fuck
I
out
don't
of
know.
here.
I'll
Listen,
be honest with you
Look,
though. After seeing what he did to Angel, I don't want to take I don't even want to talk to that dude again. I'm just,
Yeah.
Thank
Good for
you,
you,
Tony.
bro. Good for
That's
you.
just how I feel. Look, that's how I feel. We feel differently. I'm not gonna
Everybody's
hate
gonna
you.
feel
I'm not
different.
gonna hate Mike for it though. Mike has his own decisions, his own life.
Everybody
But-
fucking
Well,
hates
so Megan asked me a
Before-
question. Megan asked me a question in the
All right,
chat.
go ahead.
She said,
Go ahead.
am I going to treat people different because of how they treat others?" Damn right I am. Because if I'm going to call you my friend, I'm going to hang out with you, I'm going to give you respect. I expect you to also treat people with that same type of courtesy, same type of respect. And if
Yeah.
you don't have those same types of moral aspects of your character,
Yeah.
I can't get down with you. And don't be
That's
mad
a
at
great
me
point,
if I
Brian.
sit there
That's a
and
great
tell you
point.
that you're a
That's a
piece
great
of shit
point.
for aligning yourself with people who
That's a
don't
great
fucking
point.
do the right
The
fucking
backstabber,
thing.
dude.
Absolutely. You know what? I considered I had one friend, one real friend that I communicated off YouTube. All right, actually on my actual cell phone that I trusted. Okay, and you guys all publicly seeing how that went. Okay, so I have friends in real life that are here physically that I can actually go see, touch, sit down with. Okay, that's the relationships I care about. On YouTube, this is entertainment. This isn't friendship. Sorry, it's not.
I
Okay.
get that.
So what I
I get
do,
that. I get
what
what you're
I
saying.
do, no, because at the end of the day, people aren't coming to me because they want to be friends with me. They're coming because they like the show on at this time. They want to
You
come
don't
and
want to
see
be my friend, Mr.
entertainment.
P? I thought we were friends.
I'm not.
Mr.
I'm not
P,
saying that, dude. But at the
Mr.
end of the
P.
day, you
No,
yourself
I know.
said, Tommy,
I know what you're
you
saying.
don't have
I
any
know what you're
friends,
saying.
right?
I'm joking with
Dude,
you.
it's at the end of the day. As soon
But
as
I
you
do
start
consider
thinking you
you
have
a
friends
friend,
on
Mr.
YouTube,
P.
I do
Say
too,
that.
man. But you know what? At the end of the day, dude, you're not pressuring me to do something
No,
here.
I'm not.
All right?
I want to let you make your
These
own decision.
people, the people that are, dude, this is a no-brainer for me, guys. No-brainer.
Let me bring
I
this back
appreciate that.
around to Mr. P, if I may, because Mr. P has been going to Angel and talking about people who have said things about his wife and people who associate with Angel because of what he said about his wife. When you sit there and you talk about people who associate with people who have said things that are malicious and things that you don't like and you think they're slanderous, don't be so fucking deceiving when people are saying the exact same thing about the people that you hang out with. This is the most hypocritical
Brian, I
bullshit
don't hang
I've
out
ever
with this guy.
seen in my entire life. You just
And the
said
only
that you
person
are
I said
going
was
to
a
be
snake
friends with
or
State the
slanderous
Obvious,
was the
man.
person actually saying it, Brian. It wasn't
You
association. I've
just
never done
said
guilt by
if
association.
I was
Never.
friends with
I don't do
this
guilt
is
by
that's what
association.
Mike.
Period.
This is what you do. You do this
Period.
all the time. You go in there
Nah,
and
you
you
do
say,
Mm.
"I
this all
didn't
the
say
time,
this. I
Brian.
didn't
All
say
right,
You do
this."
this,
You say you didn't
virtue
say
Hey,
it.
signaling
Mike.
bullshit all the fucking
Mike.
time,
You
Brian.
said
You're
say
really
you don't
heated
say
right now.
something when you said it. You say things when you say, "I didn't say
No,
it," but you said
Tyler.
it. Mike P, you said, "I have been a friend with State the Obvious even before this." You're friends with State the Obvious. You just clearly stated
I'm not
that.
hanging out with the guy. I have a YouTube relationship with him. Is that hard to figure out?
So what? It's for him to learn. It's for him. Whatever
That's
happens,
what I'm
fucking
saying.
happens.
Like,
Like,
seriously,
what do
dude.
you
Like,
think
whatever,
lecturing
bro.
him is going to fucking do about it? Like,
That's what I said. You're saying that for friendship is supposed to be like a guy I go and have beers with. This is YouTube. I'm telling you in the context of the YouTube relationship, Mike P. So stop acting like you're smarter than everybody
Nah,
in the
bro.
fucking
You stop
room.
acting like you're smarter and thinking that you telling me what to do or I'm a piece of shit is going to actually fucking matter to me, Brian.
I am going to tell you that you're a piece of shit if you're aligning yourself with State the Obvious for doing what he did.
Don't call him. Try not to call him
Well,
names. Just tell him
fortunately,
you
your opinion
disagree.
means dick to me,
Talk to
That
Brian.
is
him.
So
my
Talk to
thanks.
him like an
opinion.
adult.
That
Talk
is
to him like
my
an adult.
opinion. This is my opinion. And listen,
All right.
I will still go over
Being
your opinion.
calm.
Listen, I'm talking about this specific. Listen, I'm a mature individual. I'm talking about this instant. I will still go to Mike P's channel. I'll still go
Yeah.
in there and have a conversation with you. I'm still gonna go. Let's go. We have an argument. You think that I'm gonna fucking not want to be involved in the things you do? Because if that's your line of thinking, then you are more of a moron than I gave you credit for. Because
And
I thought
Mike,
we could actually do
why
these
would
things.
but why would you want to be involved with him if he's the shitty person for
No,
dealing
no,
with
no.
that?
I
Yeah,
understand
that's
what
a
you
good
guys are
question.
Because
saying.
listen,
That's
What
a
because I
I'm
good
could be
question.
telling
mad at
you,
somebody.
Mike.
Listen, I could be mad at my
listen,
friends. I could be mad
listen.
at
Hold
my
on, let Mike
associates about being. Listen, I could be mad at my friends. I could be mad at
Oh
my
my God, get off
associates.
his
I could
soapbox,
be mad
please.
at a
Yo,
lot of
Mike.
different fucking things, and then sit there and go, you know what?
Oh,
That was a heated moment. We talked about it, and guess what? We moved on.
Yo,
That's
Mike,
what
I could
mature fucking
I could
people
still
do.
Mike, I could still be your friend and tell you that I don't agree with what you're doing. I can still be your friend. Like I just,
All right, telling
I'm
me you
looking
don't
out
agree
for
with
you.
me is one thing, Tom.
Yeah, yeah.
Saying that I'm a
I wouldn't
piece of
do it. That's
shit is
all.
another level.
Nah, I
You
don't. I
understand
would
the
never do.
difference?
And I don't want that done up here. Don't call him names, please.
I'm not going to call
Listen,
him names.
I didn't have some of my best friends. Of me and my best friends, we were best friends because we called each other pieces of
No,
shit.
I get
If
it.
you
I
can't
get
take
it.
the fucking damn if you can't take real fucking shit from me, then you don't want to be my friend. If you can't take the fuck, I'm not gonna pat you on the
He's
fucking
Honestly,
back
passionate
bro,
about the way
every
he
I don't
feels.
fucking
have
thing you
friends that
do.
call me out on a public
I don't
Discord,
give a
so
fuck. I'm
I
gonna
don't know what
call
to tell
you
you.
out for you are a piece of shit. You doing fucking bad things. I'm gonna tell you doing
I
fucking
ain't doing
bad
bad
things.
things, bro.
He's
If
not
you
You don't
want
even
to
know what I'm
fucking be
doing.
on a panel,
My
if you
whole
want to be on
point
a
of this
panel,
conversation,
pat
Brian,
people
is
on
that
the
Oh my
fucking
my
back.
God,
decision and
What
what I'm
I'm
going
really?
to
gonna
do
do,
has
then
to
All right,
do
go
hold
with
on,
sit on
Brian.
me.
Joey's panel.
All right? And
Go
I
sit
don't
on
need to
Joey's
answer to
panel and
anybody
pat him on
about
the
what I'm going
fucking
to
back
do.
for everything he does.
Yeah,
That's
I get
it.
what you're saying, Mike. Like, he might not even use stuff from State the Obvious. He might not even talk to State. What he's talking about is that he doesn't want you guys to interfere with his personal decisions. It's his business.
That's it.
That's his point. He might not even talk. He might
Wait a
not
minute.
even mess with the
This
dude,
is
but he
YouTube.
might.
I ain't talking about
Yeah.
your personal life. Whatever you do outside of YouTube, that's your own fucking business. I'm
Tommy,
talking
is there
about
Friendly
anything
you
else?
aligning yourself
portion.
and what you've said
Nah,
that
I
you
mean,
are.
you can,
And
whatever
look,
you
I
want,
was
Mike.
friends with State the
All right,
Obvious
bro.
all
I
the
appreciate you,
time.
dog.
Pop back up if
Brian,
you want, though.
Brian, are you saying that you're not friends with anyone that
I
has done
understand why he
shitty
feels
things
that
on
way.
YouTube?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm
That's
saying
debatable.
is
This is a good debate
no,
here.
no, no.
That's a good question.
Exactly. Thank you, Tommy. I think this is a great debate. So what I'm saying is this: when somebody does something wrong, and I've had a lot of people who've done things wrong to other people. I've done things that I'm not proud of, and I had to go back and sit there and go, "Man, that's not my proudest moment. I'm fucking sorry for that. I shouldn't have never done that. I'm sorry for it. Let me apologize and be a better person." And this is not what I'm saying about Mr. P. I'm not condemning him and saying that fucking I can't ever have a conversation with this dude. I'm just saying about the situation at hand. I am so pissed off about the situation at hand and why he can't sit there and go, fuck, yeah, I'm friends with State the Obvious, but damn, that was a fucking damn piece of shit move he did.